and welcome to attaQ. My name is Jakob, I'm your host and you're watching a attaQ episode. This is DAW or DAW Cassette from Klevgränd produktion, also known as Klevgränd, who has made a slew of awesome apps for PC, Mac and iOS. Now, DAW Cassette used to be an application called Web Cassette and it was web-based. It looked like this and you could upload your own tracks into it and just bring the 80s awesome sound of bad cassette tapes back into your mix, because that's what we like. Yes, we humans surely spend a lot on making futuristic portable technology so that we can make everything sound and look just like it did in the past. Now, being mostly human myself, I can say that I am just as big of a sucker for this type of thing as anyone else watching it. Maybe you're not. I mean, maybe most people watching this don't like this stuff, but I do love DAW Cassette. So stick with me because we're going to go through all the dials and all the buttons in this thing. Yeah. Right, so we're gonna focus on these three knobs here to the left, and the first one is called tape quality. So this will set the quality of the magnetic band, and when you turn down the knob low, it will give you more saturation. When you turn it up higher, it will give you less saturation. Now, the second knob, called head quality, will set the quality and calibration of the tape head, basically controlling the frequency spectrum, so a high value gives you a more linear frequency response. Next, we have the motor quality knob. I really like this. It controls the motor of the tape player, basically. So a high value will make the motor run smoothly, and a low value, well, this is where we get to that. Just listen to this. Next, we're gonna have a look at the buttons right under the view meters down here. Now, here we can find a tape switch and a Dolby switch, and I'll explain what those are. So, regarding the tape switch, here we can actually choose the type of media that the audio should sound like as if it was recorded onto. So basically what you're doing here is when you're switching this over, you're choosing the frequency response of the simulated tape. And so in normal mode, you're using the most basic normal tapes possible. Next, we have the chrome tape setting, and it's basically, got a better frequency response than the regular tapes. Lastly, we have the metal tape setting, and this one has the best frequency response out of the lot. Next to the tape switch, we have the Dolby switch. And Dolby is actually a noise reduction system. It was developed by Dolby Laboratories sometime in the late 1960s, I think. Off means you're getting no noise reduction. With Dolby A, you get a 12 decibel noise reduction. And with Dolby K, it basically turns off the noise emulation, so you get no noise at all. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Now lastly, there are 3 more knobs in here. One is for the input gain, which just, controls the input gain of the incoming audio. You have the output gain, which controls the output gain of the outgoing audio. And then we have the dry wet mix, where you set the balance of effect versus clean signal. And of course, you would always turn this up to the full. Just max it, floor it, and keep it there. Oh, and by the way, I read in the manual that for the dry wet mix thing here, it says mixes the processed audio with the clean. Now we know that, but it also says if motor quality is not set to a 100%, there will be phase artifacts. So if you're noticing any strange things happening to your face, then stop making faces. It's that simple. Just don't make any faces. That's not what that means, right? Now, it might be nostalgia, but I do recommend this app. I just love the fuzziness of tapes, and DAW Cassette certainly emulates it well enough. So if you want to go grab the app, then use the app link down in the description. I'm an Apple affiliate, which means that the app price you pay, I get a small percentage of that. Basically the same for people like Doug Woods from the Sound Test Room, John Walden from Music App Blog, Ashley Elston from Palm Sounds, Tim Webb from Discord, and Tom Weiss from Synth Anatomy. So if you want to support any of these guys, then you just go and buy the app through their links. If you don't want to do that, then I've also got a Patreon. And if you don't want to do Patreon, then I've got a PayPal me link. If you don't want to do PayPal, Patreon, or the app thing, then you can always buy one of my tracks off my Bandcamp. And if none of that is interesting, then what's really helpful is pressing thumbs up, because that really helps with the ratings here on YouTube. And of course, share the videos if you find people who might want to, yeah, you know what I mean. Thank you so much for watching. All comments and ratings are very much appreciated. I read all comments. I might not have time to answer all of them, but I do read all of your comments, and I love you for interacting with my content. I'm really happy that you do comment. So I've said yeah so many times. I don't know how to get out of this, and it's just getting embarrassing now. As usual, I wish you a very productive week. Now go finger all of your stuff and have a lot of fun doing it.